since they were.
Peter, are you on your computer?
I'm near a computer, but no, I'm not.
Is there any
Gross content? Carmen's wrong. 8 people share similar names, but no one in that chorus are registered sex offenders.
That San Francisco gay men's choir has been around since the 70s. And it's people matriculate, so I mean, they go in and then they leave, and so I don't know.
I want some rice and roni. Thank you, Crows.
Yeah, just saying.
Too soon?
Just saying. Coming without links. I mean, isn't he a mod in here? You should know by now, Carmen. You gotta have links and timestamps like I have queued up here. Gotta add the links and the timestamps.
Yep. These guys have gotten death threats after releasing
of course they have.
Satirical video. Mm-hmm.
You understand that at my job, and always at my job for the past...
It's meant to be funny.
7 years or more that I've worked in the contact center types environments where I have to interact with the general public. On occasion, at least. So the problem is, when they talk to me about stuff, I always say my spouse. But I never say my husband. And I never give any indication that I'm gay or anything like that. But I will say this. On a fairly regular occasion, I get very effeminate men call me. And you can tell that they're used to not being treated with respect. And that's when I say, yeah, me and my husband, blah-de-blah-blah. And then the communication between us changes. And it's not just because we're both gay. It's because people are disrespectful to them.
Okay, here we go. Sorry. I'm thinking out loud again.
No, but the problem is I still see it to this day. People say, "Oh no, it's different." It's different. No, it's not. Just because people aren't screaming faggot at you on the street as much doesn't mean it's better. It's just behind closed doors now.
Well, here's some of the lyrics. Some of the lyrics that we didn't get to hear were even Grandma likes RuPaul.
Or it's like calling lesbian woman calling a bull
gayer than Grinder. Okay, so the California sex offenders list, San Francisco IST checked the California sex offenders registry, and their choir members weren't on it. That's what it says. And I guess they're getting trolled by right-wingers. They're trying to get them fired from their jobs, and they're getting death threats.
The only articles I see are places like evangelicaldarkweb.org, shit like that.
Yeah, this is
small brains.
You got to look at all of the.
I don't think straight couples want
it says right-winging trolls call San Francisco gay men's choir. Pedophiles and threaten violence over satirical.
Truzy, are you straight? And she says yes.
It's supposed to be a fun song with a message. We'll convert your children. We'll make them tolerant and fair. Now choir members are getting death threats.
Fucking George Bush, right-wing motherfuckers.
Do you talk to
why are you blaming George Bush for that?
About being straight?
Wait, what?
I'm asking Corrosive if he talks to people. Do you talk to your children about being straight?
That's, oh God.
Why'd you blame Bush?
What's Bush got to do with this fucking subject there, Joe?
Is it senior or junior?
Corrosive commentary is like, would someone talking to you make you gay? You know what? That kind of takes me back to something that happened. August Tonic had a run-in with some lady named Betty Washam, I think her name was. And she called
the
him...
model.
Yeah, I guess so. I really don't know her. But yeah, she said some like Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve reference, and said that he's going to probably die of AIDS. because of his lifestyle, shit like that. Oh, and it's a choice. Being gay is a choice. It says it in the Bible, people, that gay is a choice.
Well, yeah, no, being gay is a choice. You choose whether or not to go with your compulsions. So no different than some people might like salty food and some people might like sweet food.
That's kind of weird that going brought that
you choose
Betty
whether or not
Washington.
you eat that, right? So, but that doesn't mean that you don't have more. Like, I'm 51% gay.
Dank Williams did a couple more videos about Betty Washington. He didn't even talk about that. Oh, Betty Washington,
right?
Just did a video said she couldn't talk about her crime. Like, what the fuck you talking about, Lanza?
So what? You're gay for this day, or what?
But George Lanza, aka Dank Williams, has talked on his live streams, painting the past, kind of a cajon past.
I don't know.
Talk about the times when he was in prison and shit like that.
Right, but the only people that are going to get mad about something like that are people who have feelings about it, really, really strong feelings. And that means that you're definitely closeted gay.
Agreed.
Otherwise, you don't have feelings that strong. Yeah, sure.
This is
I
my
got
last
something
piece.
cool that happened to me today. It's some more big-headed shit, too. I went to do the grown-up thing, open an account, and I had
I haven't seen this name in a long
piece
time.
of ID,
Jackie Goose is agreeing.
a complicated reason. And he was like, we gotta need to. I'm like,
Smoke some more,
okay,
Joe.
I gotta go to the crib. And he said, you got a distinct laugh. And I laughed. And he said, I know you. You're an auditor. I was like, yes, this is the guy in the suit, the white middle-aged dude in the suit.
Imstar Media says, I have strong positive feelings for the gay
blah, blah.
personality.
And I was like, all right, I'm going to run get that. He's like, no, Joe, cool, don't worry about it. Let's take care of this. So,
You were in Grinder Bank or something? Was that Grinder Bank?
Yeah. At the
Kay McKay, what do you mean it's sad? What, that I don't have an overwhelming urge to eat pussy? Is that sad?
Listen, I'm not gay.
I'd watch.
I mean, look, I don't have an overwhelming urge to suck dick either. But if I'm with my man, I have an overwhelming urge to please him.
Well,
so there you go.
That's the thing. Some chicks out there that have no problem in giving blowjobs. They love to give head like that. Others are not like that. I had one girlfriend. Fuck, man, she would give me a blowjob, man. I remember one time we were at a golf course. One time it was like a mid-80s day, pretty warm outside.
Yeah, I know.
We were playing some golf, and she took me in the woods. The next thing you know, she started wanting to give me a blowjob. Like, what? Whoa! I never asked for one or something like that.
What the hell was it?
I had no girlfriend wouldn't give head
talking
like
to their kids
that.
about being gay.
But I had no. But she wouldn't get fucking. She wouldn't suck dick and like that. But I had no. I had no problem going down and eating pussy out.
You think that I go to my nieces and nephews or random children on the street and go, yeah, I love sucking
I'm a
penises
motherfucker. I like eating pussy. What the fuck, man?
No, absolutely not.
That's so weird, right?
I love that.
If anybody talked to them, if they're straight, so do straight dudes or chicks walk up to children and start talking about how they like to have vaginal sex with a penis inside a vagina on a regular basis? I'm confused about the discussion.
No.
Hey, Ted, thanks for having me up. I got some friends here I'm meeting, so yeah.
Do they like vagina?
The important question to them.
Dude, you go up to a lesbian, they're gonna tell you point blank, yeah, I like pussy, I like eating vagina. Shit.
No, probably you triggered Shelly.
The fuck, Joe?
You like Shelly, right?
Well, I think so. I mean, I think we're getting along currently.
I can't keep track of what you people do.
Changes day by day. I don't know.
But I mean, like I said, I know some lesbians that fucking that pretty sure they love the pussy.
This is not where this panel was supposed to go, but it's a good conversation to have.
And you always feel like, oh, what do you do? Eat pussy? No, fuck, you'd be surprised fucking with some of the stuff those women can do. They don't just go and eat pussy out.
And how you can
this fucking thrusting and stuff. Oh my god, man, I've seen this shit.
Convert your children, because
I'm not going to get into the detail because I want to keep this fucking video up.
That's what say is gay people are going to convert their children into being gay. But
shit, Law says I'm trisexual. I'll tell you that.
What are they talking about children?
Dude.
They're talking about a 16-year-old.
Holy shit!
Fake ID, going into a gay club, and then getting picked up by a dude, and then all of a sudden now that's a crime, even though he has a fake ID. And you're like, is that what they're talking about? Because I'm confused.
You gotta look at you gotta hear all the words though. They're not saying that they're going to convert their children into being gay.
No, we skipped over that, Golden. I said that's what these lunatics say, is that they're going to convert their children into being gay.
Yeah, it was like, you don't see a lesbian trying to convert a little girl to be a lesbian. Everybody thinks that, and he get the fuck out of here,
like COVID.
Yeah.
You know, fucking, like, you know, the conversion, people's lives out, they choose their lives out, whether they're going to be bi, gay, like a dude's going to be gay, or a woman's going to be bi, or a lesbian. It's their lives that they choose that way. Nobody's forcing this shit like that.
Yeah,
that's why I wear a mask so I don't catch
gay AIDS.
AIDS and hepatitis.
Our famous friend told us that when 10th dies, he'll get into heaven because he'll be cured of it.
You guys probably don't know about that.
Jesus Christ, was it Gabby?
No. His name was Benny Bro. He was a Muslim. I had a show called on Remembrance Day called which was the second day I was back after my dressed up like a tarot card reader panel for Halloween, and then you were just like an ego tent, man. I have that video up. I can't remember the exact reason, but it was.
I have the stream in the part where he was showing. He had an eagle on, and he had these long claws like that. I have that.
Can't remember exactly how I tied it into as a long a claw, but it worked out perfectly. And this guy came on the panel, and after about, I don't know, we talked for about 6 hours.
Whoa.
Because I was in shock. And even she was like, that's the first time that you've ever met an Islamic person or anybody that said that, you know, gay men should be put to death and things like that. And I'm like, yeah.
Isn't Shiva gay himself?
In recent memory.
Someone told me that Shiva isn't a man.
Yeah, I can't believe that a guy would come onto the internet and say live on the internet to me, hey,
Defense says, so you have to wear a mask when you give a Hummer?
You won't be gay anymore because you're cleansed of all your sins. And everybody's heads exploded. And this went on for hours.
Good Lord. I'm still stymied that some store tried to say you couldn't wear poppies. I mean...
It was Whole Foods, and I agree with it, because just like anything else, people say, private business, blah, 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 they're allowed to do whatever they want. So this is Whole Foods, okay? And most poppies are held on by little pins. So I can understand why they wouldn't want to take a chance that one of those little pins end up in some of the food. I get it. Maybe. And you know what? That's their discretion. And then people flipping out because they don't want it. I don't see a problem with them not wanting it. And then any other time, it's they're allowed to make you wear a mask if they want to because they're a private company, even though they're being forced to by legislation that says they can be fined if you don't. But it's a private company, so they can do whatever they want. Blah-de-dee, blah, blah, private company, blah, blah, blah. They have the rights, but then they don't have the rights if it's something that everybody gets caught up in their feels about. And that's what's fucking disgusting.
Well, I mean, I wasn't even talking about it being a case of law or anything. I'm just talking about willing to risk the public backlash in Canada of saying, yeah, sorry, no poppies in the store.
There shouldn't be public backlash.
There absolutely should be. I mean,
no, why should there be?
Buddy? You're a private business. However, the people that come and spend money at your business, if you offend them enough, they can happily go over to, you know, Food Giant or Shoppers Drug Mart or whatever and get their food there.
And they should. But I missed everything else we're talking about, but they should go if you're
Jesus Christ, Joe.
Fucking A, Joe, come on.
I was listening to music.
Yeah,
Fuck off!
Oh, I'm sorry, you put me in your video.
No!
Okay, Joe.
Fuck off!
Oh, God.
But Ted, what about that shit? What was you cats talking about?
Okay, so listen. I get what you're saying, Corrosive, but you don't understand. Your government officials should not be getting up there and taking a stance on something like this. Not right. That's not what they're paid for.
Jack, a good sense, agree. Damn, good to see you guys live throughout trouble for a few minutes.
My government officials are telling private businesses what they can do. When it's, as far as
well, I'm going to get out of here. I think I got 4 pieces, maybe 5. I don't know exactly. So, yeah. So some more 10s, break it down 10 minutes. On the drama, though. It ain't gonna come in heat at a time, as you could tell. You will be here to play it back. But anyways, I'm out here. Mike Job, peace out. Pippin' that shit since 1999, baby. Bam, out of here.